Let Marley go on by her business. Marley a handful this morning. Look at Marley going through the cut. Look at Marley going through the cut. Got them you got them fatigues on though. What's up, Snow buddy?
Hey.
Snow. So I want to get some more of that story. Last time you did a video with me, you were with Marley, and I was trying to do Marley video and yours at the same time, so I couldn't really focus on you. Today I want to focus on you. You say you're 39?
I'm 44.
44? Okay, 44. I do remember your video, but what stood out the most of me is I said I wanted to get some more on how you felt. You're the one that told me when you was 5 years old, your father was deleted and he fell on you, and he died right there on top of you. 5 years old.
Yeah, the day I graduated from kindergarten.
On your graduation day.
And my mind shut down like a vegetable state for about 2 years. I didn't do nothing, I just sat there. And they told my mom I would never be normal again, but she didn't give up on me. And I guess from the trauma put me there, the trauma brought my mind back. Like my mom had put me in the tub and she forgot the house phone and it rang, and when she went to go get it, I felt under the water and it kind of snapped my mind back. But when I came back, I had to learn how to walk. I had to learn all that again. So like, and it's really rough because, you know, that my mind shut down and created like these other two people in my mind. And then I was in the classroom, I think I was 9, and I ended up, I don't know if we can say this on camera, but I spent like 8 years in a mental institution for this girl in school. She was with a pencil.
You can't say all that.
Okay.
But you can say the word deleted.
Deleted.
You deleted a woman how?
I deleted it because she used to poke me with a pencil every day, and then she told me one day that she was going to delete me. And that next morning, my mind just went into one of them other people, and I just deleted her.
You was 9 years old?
I was 9. I didn't get out of the mental institution until I was 17.
Yeah. If you were 9, you say you did it for 8 years.
Yeah,
you were 17.
17. And then I got married at 13, but since I got home passes, that's how I got married. My mom signed me away, but hoping that I'd be able to get out of the mental institution, but it didn't work.
It didn't work.
It didn't work.
So you was married, and they would still keep you in the mental institution.
So the only time I got to see my family was on home passes.
Let me ask you something. We're gonna finish the story though. When you're in a mental institution, that mental institution has legal custody of you, right?
Kinda, sorta.
I mean, you in the institution, they the ones that can tell you when you can leave, when you can come back.
Yeah,
so they have custody of you.
Custody, but not full custody. It's
Okay.
like joint custody.
Okay,
So
because
my mom still had custody, but they had majority of my life. Like,
right.
They had to say when I used the bathroom,
right.
when I go to sleep.
Right. So if they get to say when you use the bathroom, when you go to sleep, how did they allow you to go get married at 13 years old on a home pass? If they got, because I'm thinking they got legal custody, and I know at 13 years old, whoever your legal custodian is, that's who.
Really, my mom was the legal custodian. They were just had custody while I was in their care. But really, my mom still had the full legal custodian custody, is what they call it. And it's different than down here. These laws down here are so different than Illinois rules where we're from. Like, we don't have bondsmen. You guys got bondsmen. It's a whole lot different. So as long as she still had full custody of me, she had that right. So
your mom was the one who allowed you to get married at 13?
Yeah, she said I want to lay there like a woman, I better be one.
At 13?
Because I was an accident. My mom's tubes were tied and she was on birth control.
And she still had you?
And she didn't even know she was having me until it was time to come out.
Dang.
It's like me, I didn't know I was pregnant until they were getting me ready for the population, so I got to go to high school for 3 days out of the week. And I joined the basketball in high school. In our basketball tournament, I fell out, and I found out I was 6 months pregnant.
So you mean to tell me, so you got married at the mental institution and had a baby in the mental institution?
No, I was out of the mental institution.
Okay, you was out.
My son.
Okay, listen. So it is possible that a woman can carry a seed to full term without knowing she's pregnant until at the end. And I asked you that because I got another woman to be on my channel named Rochelle. And, I had been doing interviews with her, and I thought her body was just shaped a little different. I seen a little poke in her stomach, but it wasn't major. And then a couple months later, now she's like 5.5, 6 months, and she just told me, she's like, you know what? All this time I've been pregnant, I didn't know. And everybody gave her a hard time. They're like, it's impossible for a woman to go 6 months without knowing this, because you're gonna miss your period, this and you did that. So is it possible?
It's possible. I have a 27-year-old son that lives today that
And
I carried. I was almost 7 months pregnant when I found out.
And
I had a period every month.
Word up.
But I would tell my mom, like, my tits hurt, like, I feel something moving in there, but it was like my stomach didn't really, like, get big. It just was like, it was still flat, but it was like I had gas or something.
That's what hers was. Like she was bloated.
Yeah.
But then once she found out after 6 months, it got super big in 1 month.
The next day,
that's what she
when
said.
I woke up, my stomach was like this. I panicked. I was like, oh my God, what they do? You know, because it was not like that. But from them poking with the ultrasound, he moved and crawled up in a ball. But if they lay flat, I had a period with all my kids. I got 4 kids.
Yeah.
3 girls, 1 boy. And my tubes got tied. My daughter's 19, and I was just pregnant last January.
So you had a baby. You almost carried a full term without knowing that that you was pregnant, and then your mom had her tubes tied.
Her tubes tied.
And everything, and she still got pregnant with you.
Yep, and didn't know it until she went in labor.
Okay. Then go back to your situation. Okay, 17, all this stuff happened. Being that you seen your father deleted in front of you, and he fell on you and actually died on top of you. Older, as you got older, I know you went to mental institutions, things like that. By that causing you so much trauma as a child, did you end up getting on disability and start getting money, or?
I did, but I stopped taking the meds. Like, I didn't in Illinois. I didn't. You know, I married into kind of like cartel family. Like, my kid's dad's Mexican, and like when he was 2, I was pregnant. Someone pulled up, and you know, it was either delete me or delete my son. So they deleted me. Well, they thought they deleted me.
Right. Okay.
You know. Anyway, I had my baby, and I'm still here, but
so
what it is.
So how are you able to how you surviving? What you do for social income?
Right now? Well, being on drugs, you get clients, you
right.
know.
So you're making plays?
I still do my side plays, you know. I mean, it is what it is. But I used to work. I worked at Walmart. I worked at a truck stop. Like, I'm trying to get my life together. But
so what's stopping you from working now? Because you seem like you seem healthy. Your mind don't seem too bad either.
I'm not healthy.
You're not healthy?
No.
Oh.
I mean, I'm healthy, but not as far as the drugs. I'm not.
No.
Like,
I'm talking
right
about health enough to go back to Walmart and work.
Oh yeah, that's my goal is to get clean and see. Like right now, I'm sick, but you can't tell I'm sick, can you?
No.
Cause see,
So
I've been doing it so long.
I thought you got off the opiates.
No, I'm still.
Oh, man, I interview so many people.
See the video? I said I was. I lie.
Okay.
I tell you, I lie to everybody. I don't get high no more, but yes, I get high.
Okay, now we get somewhere. Now we get somewhere.
Now we get somewhere. Yes,
yeah.
Yeah. But you know, I guess I'm just tired, you know, and I'm tired of. And one thing I did learn about being high on the streets and living, I lived a rough life. Like, it is stressful. But the one thing I learned is I always try to say, well, it's because my mom died, it's because this, it's because of that. No, because at the end of the day, it's because of me. You know, and that's no one thing that everybody got to learn. And, you know, being out here on these streets, you know, the first thing, we all got to be careful, because one time I jumped in a car, and the guy took me out to a place like this, which I didn't know it was his fetish. He was to act like he was going to me and delete me. I didn't know that, and it freaked me out. Like, that was the most scariest thing, and after that, that was it. No more cars, no more walking. You come to my house, go to my room, goodbye.
Right.
But I have my ex-husband stole my kids. I got my son back when he was 18. No, I was 17. My girls are still in Mexico. Well, 2 of them. One's in Chicago. I haven't seen them since they were little girls. So my goal is to get clean and at least go see them.
At least contact your family and let them.
Well, we talk on Facebook. I see my grandkids on Facebook, but it's not like.
It's not like.
Not like
right. You want to hold your grandbabies and see you and hug your daughter and say I love you and
they were babies
right,
when
I get
they
it.
left me.
Right,
So that's my goal. And I guess I smoked the what do you guys call it online hard.
Yeah.
Because it pulls the opium out my body.
So the crack pull the opium out your body.
It helps pull the opium. So the more I smoke, the sicker I get. But the more I don't, the less I gotta do.
Right, your tolerance level come down.
My tolerance went down. So I don't shoot no more, but I do sniff maybe a dime a day, if that.
Well, the goal is
my goal is to not do it no more.
Yeah. So what steps are you gonna take to get off of it? Because everybody be talking.
I'm going to, first of all, go get back on my meds.
That's a big step.
Because right now my mental state is very bad. Like my bipolar's up and down. My schizophrenic is terrible. I think everybody's out to get me sometimes, and it's kind of bad.
Okay.
So that's my goal. Once I do that, and then, I could get a disability. I did down here until they gave me the wrong medicine. I started hearing shit and seeing shit, and I held a hotel up that they were checking people in to kill me, and it was terrible. Or delete me. And it was just bad, but that's my goal. And then from there, just tell the doctor, hey, I'm on drugs, help me.
That's right.
That
might work. You sound you got a plan.
I'm calling. Actually, Monday is my goal to go get
call
my ID.
Call Monday, and I'll take you down there whenever on your appointment.
Okay, I don't have your number. She won't give it to me. So
Marty won't give you my number? Where your phone at? You don't even have a phone. Let me write it down for you. God bless you.
I can get a phone. I'm looking for my Obama
Marty
phone.
want to give you my number? Oh, Marty, back up to old tricks.